Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be talking about the Dougherty dozen, who we have covered a couple of times. Once, in actual fact. Get my facts straight. We've covered them just the once so far, but we have a lot more content coming because this family is just a little bit off. So, particularly the mother, Alicia, and in the background, Josh, who just seems to do nothing, but he's there. Right, so recently, as we know, these have been away on holiday. They went to Ocean City in New Jersey, and they went for a week. They were away there, but what happened was insane. They put their kids at risk, and what's happened is the eldest has had to have a police escort back due to some trouble that had occurred whilst he was out in the evening, and it's a bit unclear exactly what happened, but we're getting a slight picture of this, and this is what he said on his Snapchat. He replied to some questions that he was asked. Somebody asked, "Why were the cops talking to you tonight?" And he's answered, "Because people were chasing me and they thought I started some shit. But then they asked why I was getting chased and I told them, and then they escorted me all the way back home and people were tackling me and taking my Crocs and stuff." So basically what's happening here, it sounds like he is being harassed and it's basically bullying, taking his stuff. To me, it sounds a bit like some lads have shown up and started bullying him, but I don't know the full fact. So whatever the case is, we can always blame Alicia. He's also replied to another one which is kind of disturbing because, you know, it kind of paints more of a picture about what's actually happening. Somebody has asked, "Can you go to the boardwalk tomorrow night? Because I really want to meet you." So somebody's asking him on his Snapchat to come up and meet him, and he's replied no because of what happened tonight. So what exactly did happen, Alicia? And Alicia's addressed it, kind of. Somebody's asked here, "Will you be commenting on what happened?" And Alicia's answered, "Fans got a bit too crazy, so the police intervened and drove him to the house for us." So that could have happened, I guess. I don't know. It seems a bit... I feel like the whole situation, based on other things that I've read as well, kind of... it's very unclear exactly what happened. It sounds like he was out and things got a little bit out of hand. But whatever the case is, the problem lies with, whilst they were away, from the very first video that they put up, they exposed exactly where they were. The exact house they were in, the street name, the house number and everything. It was all there on the video. And fans started turning up to their house. They even posted it on TikTok like this. They legitimately turned up to the house to get pictures and TikToks with the family. That is insane. This is why posting your location where you are at the specific time in real time is not a good idea, because situations like this happen and they get out of hand, and it's ended up with the police involvement. Whatever the case is, whatever's happened, the police has got involved because you have exposed your location to a bunch of fans, whether some are fans, some are not fans. But you know, it's just crazy to me, and you're not protecting your kids whatsoever by doing that. And so I've been having a look into more about what's been happening, and there's so many comments on videos and TikToks saying things like this, I met you tonight, and you're hearting them. You're loving it. Loving all this attention. It's great for you, isn't it? Another one, I met you guys today. It sounds like there was a lot of attention and a lot of people turning up just unannounced, just everything's getting out of hand, and you have a lot to answer for on this, Alicia, because you can't do this to your kids, whether or not they want fame, whether or not they asked for fame. Everything comes down to you as the parent. You can't put your kids at risk by exposing them to all this. And my personal opinion, having looked at the situation and all the illnesses and disabilities that your kids suffer from, I would say that the majority of them don't have the coping skills or the wherewithal to be able to deal with all the attention that they're getting. So it's really, really not fair to put it on them at all. And talking about child safety, this is an absolutely ridiculous thing. Ridiculous comment that I read. Okay, it says, right, this is from a woman. I want Jaden to be my prom date. We'll have to travel back in time, but I think he'd be cool with that. So basically saying that she's older, much older, and he'd have to go back in time to when she was old enough to be his prom. You know, you get the picture, right? Now, if a man said that to a girl, to a child, there would be serious repercussions. That is just not okay at all. And this is the sort of thing that you're attracting to your kids. What can I say? Child safety, this is a thing that you need to adapt to. I know you're really quite new to the whole social media thing. Newish. Couple of years. But you need to adapt to the fact that your kids are now public figures. And I don't want to say it, public property. But they are getting a lot of attention, and they're getting a lot of negative attention as well as positive. There's this, I don't know if it's not a fan account, it's a taking the piss account on TikTok, and it's got 21,000 followers. I think a lot of them think it's your son's actual TikTok account, but his TikTok account got banned, and having looked through this account, it's definitely a fake one. But it's TikToks of taking the piss out of him. So there's a lot of people that are going to take the piss out of him and bully him online. And then they will, as much as the fans will carry their love of him into real life, the haters will do the same thing. So again, I don't think he's not equipped to deal with that. You need to protect him better. And all of your kids, because I've read some comments about people saying that your kids are hot and stuff like that, you know. So it's all about child protection. I think, well, I'm not sure. I mean, what time will tell to see if you've actually learned a lesson over this. But whilst this was an absolute sham of a day, I mean, the picture I'm getting in my head is an absolute sham. It really is. From everything that's happened, people turning up at your house, people just randomly stalking your kids, people harassing your kids being bullied, police escorting your kids home. It sounds an absolute disaster of a day. But how did you see the day? How did you view the day on the same day? This is what you posted. Ocean City, New Jersey, day 4. Today was, without a doubt, one of the best days of our lives. Not just one of the best days of your holidays or your vacation, but one of the best days of your life. It sounds like an absolute disaster to me. Most people's worst days has turned out to be your best day. Were you even there? Did you even look out the window whilst your kid was being escorted back in a police car? Did you, or were you asleep because you had to get up at 5 a.m. in the morning to lead your best life? We fulfilled a bucket list item of mine and went surfing. Oh my gosh, it was so fun. I'm sure it will be sore tomorrow. I'm so thankful for this tribe of mine that goes along with my crazy ideas. They all had a total blast surfing. I'll post a full video to YouTube tomorrow. Then my parents took Josh and I out to dinner at Catch Long Port NJ, and it was the best meal I've ever had. We've been to Catch a few times now, and I've never been disappointed. She sounds like she's having the best time of her life, doesn't she? Obviously, this is all fake, but just to come out and post this shit when everybody knows that the day was an absolute sham, and why not just come out and say, we had some issues with some fans, please. And this is the other point, a message to the fans: please do not turn up at our home. We are on vacation right now. We thank you for your support and your love and everything, but please do not turn up at our home. It's not safe for either party, because once again, you've got these kids turning up at this random family off TikTok's home, and they don't know who they're turning up to. So, there's a very big safeguarding issue surrounding the whole thing. So yeah, Alicia's had the best time of her life, and the rest of the family the worst. I don't know. Maybe she's just in her little bubble, in her little head, in her
now he's got his 3 outfits for Ocean
I must
City.
buy $3,000, $4,000 worth of groceries. Speaking of which, she spent $4,000 of groceries, gave it all up, hardly ate any of it because they ate out every single day. When they got back home, they went shopping again to buy the things that they left behind. Why did they do that? Why? I've got some brilliant videos coming up on this. Please stay tuned. We'll go through this together because it's going to be funny. Not the police stuff, obviously, that's not funny. But please check out the rest of my Dougherty dozen videos, and I'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.